Welcome back to this video series on nRF Connect for VS Code. In this video, we will learn how to upgrade to a newer version of the nRF Connect SDK and toolchain. In the first video of this series, we installed version 2.1.2 of the nRF Connect SDK. Since then, version 2.3.0 has been made available. As it is always recommended to use the latest version of the SDK and toolchain, we're going to download and install it. The process for downloading the SDK is shown in the first video of this series. The short version is that you open the toolchain manager in nRF Connect for desktop and click download on the latest version. If you need a more detailed explanation, revisit video 1 of the series. If you're uncertain of which SDK and toolchain versions you are currently using, you can find this by either examining your latest build log or by clicking on Generate Support Information and looking at the SDK and toolchain paths. Now that we have downloaded our desired version of nRF Connect SDK, we're ready to migrate our workspaces to it. To do this, we can go to the Welcome page by clicking the button in the Welcome view of the nRF Connect sidebar and simply selecting version 2.3.0 or whatever version you want to use with your workspace. Another way of doing this is to use the shortcut Ctrl+Shift+P and type in nRF Connect, select nRF Connect SDK version into the search bar and selecting the desired version. Then you again use the shortcut Ctrl+Shift+P and type in nRF Connect, select nRF Connect SDK toolchain into the search bar and again selecting the desired version. This will generate a new settings file for your workspace. You can check this settings files into your version control system to make sure that your applications are always built using the correct SDK and toolchain versions. This is the way it's done for freestanding applications. If you're working with workspace applications, the way to change the SDK version is to open the West manifest file named west.yaml. There you find the SDK-nrf project and change the version value to the desired version and save the file. Changing the toolchain is the same as for a workspace application. Use the shortcut Ctrl+Shift+P and type in nRF Connect, select nRF Connect SDK toolchain into the search bar and again selecting the desired version. Now that we have changed our SDK and toolchain versions, we want to confirm that the settings are invoked. To do that, we simply do a pristine build on one of our applications and examine the build log in the terminal. As we can see, all the paths used in this build are referring to version 2.3.0, and this confirms that the SDK and toolchain versions have been changed. In the next video, we will learn how to migrate an nRF Connect SDK application from another IDE into VS Code. Happy coding!